Hello.
Yes.
Hello, yes.
I think it's working now. Okay.
Okay.
Now the host went to get tea.
Yeah.
As the host goes to get the tea, how have you
While you
been
are
doing,
away.
my brother? How is it? While you are
I am-
away, Maureen was asked about the trip to Zambia. Have you, the
Zambia.
two of you, discussed?
No,
So what me and her discussed.
Ragnar will answer.
Sorry,
No, the host
what
said
me
that
and
Ragnar will answer. So, Maureen, yeah,
Just keep quiet.
I don't know. Me and
Ragnar
Maureen,
answer it because
we have not talked about Zambia. But have Maureen told you the secret?
No, we are waiting for
No.
next week.
Yeah, when I listen.
not now.
No, it's okay. But the host is back.
the host is back.
He's
Welcome back, the
reconnecting the
host.
equipment.
So, the recording is on.
Yes, now we are recording.
Okay, so have you? I was proposing that we would start by talking about the prospective trip of Dorothy and Maurine to go to Zambia, but then it came out that Maurine didn't know that she was on her way to Zambia, and she didn't know that you had told us about a dowry, that she would bring some money that had been expected for another trip. Or can you, am I wrong, or could you explain this, Ragnar?
I don't know what you're talking about. Can you repeat?
Yes, okay.
Yeah.
We had a plan with Dorothy and Rose to go to, they would go to Zambia to, share experience with Miniver and go to places and help her in her structuring work. And then I think the two of you, Dorothy and Rose, you even mentioned that it might be good to have Maureen also. Did you, or how did it come about? There's some time since this was happening.
Yeah, now I get you. Okay, the thing is that Dorothy, Rose, and Maureen have been doing all the activity, most of the activity there together. So they are kind of a team.
The
trio.
Okay. And?
So if Maureen want to go with them, and if it is possible, then maybe we can plan like that. What do you say, Maureen? Would you like to go there with them?
Yeah, obviously I like to go there. You know me, I can't leave Dorothy and Rose. We do the same thing.
Great.
And you mentioned something, Ragnar.
Gracias.
My memory is that you mentioned some trip, as I understood, maybe I misunderstood, that there was a trip. Could it be that Maureen had, or the idea would have that she would go to Tenerife or another trip, and then it was not, didn't happen? And maybe you had in mind to support her there, but you could support her in this trip instead. Something like this.
Yeah, I was telling you. No, I was telling you if you were talking, maybe you and Antonio would support Dorothy and Rose, and I was telling
Yes.
you that I think we should invite Maurine, and maybe I could
Yeah.
take care of supporting Maurine or help you with supporting. First of all, we have to just plan this and come up with the budget and see how we solve it and all that.
Yeah. And this is you. We are on the same platform now.
Yeah, we're on the same page.
So, if we keep on reviving like this plan, that you have you an idea in your minds, Dorothy and Rose, do you have an idea of when you aim for going to Zambia?
What would be a good timing?
Yeah. And have you been investigating the most cheapest routes or so on? Or even Ragnar, you are, of course, master of the aero trips. How to find the most cheap one? Yeah.
I think you have to fly. What do you think?
Yeah, that was the consideration. Because it takes, how many days does it take to go by bus? How long time?
Very long time and very cumbersome.
Oh, is it?
Long time, cumbersome, and we have to pass different borders.
Okay.
So, and we are not sure, like, okay.
What is the name of, is it Lusaka? No, how is it?
Lusaka.
Yes, Lusaka.
Lusaka, yeah. The capital of...
Okay.
Lusaka, Zambia.
Just say... you just take some days.
Yeah, you are checking the Ethiopian airline, Ragnar, or which airline are you checking?
I'm checking DoHop, which is a website I always use to
travel.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is it the Icelandic one?
No, it is just a website that finds all the cheapest flights.
Okay.
Okay. It is something back and forth. It is something like 60,000.
Yeah.
Okay.
60,000.
Back and forth.
Back and forth.
Yeah, that is to and fro.
Yeah.
It's a round trip, like going and coming back.
Yeah, for one
60,000.
Yeah, it can be something like 60,000.
Mm-hmm.
But okay.
That one 6,000 Kenyan money.
Yeah. So,
okay.
Yeah, that is not so bad. Not so bad. And
yeah.
You know, how many days? And also, okay, I would recommend that you find the time that is best. Okay, there is something like the cheapest flights are on Monday and Tuesday. So it take 1 week or 2 weeks, something like that. Okay, we have to find the accommodation. Can you stay with someone? Because accommodation can be the most expensive thing.
Yeah.
You know.
We had an idea. In this respect.
Okay.
That we have to ask Miniver. But what I was saying, because I only remember the very small hut that Miniver had, in 2006 1 to 8 or something. But I've seen photos that they have more like a house, proper house, you know. So I was thinking that if she could, or even for you to help, that she would buy some mattresses, you know, it cannot be very expensive, that you could stay there in her house, because that is also a huge benefit, because you will be then into the night, you will be blubbering, you know, talking, you will get to know each other very well.
Bonding.
Pardon?
That is called bonding.
Bonding. We'll be
We'll be
bonding.
bonding.
Yeah, bonding. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, bonding. And
Bonding.
then the cost of staying will probably be nothing else, that it would be you would buy food in collaboration with Miniver.
Yeah, food and shopping. You know, you can't go to someone's house like that, empty-handed.
Yeah. You know the African codes.
Yeah, you have to carry something.
Yeah. And it is, and that takes out the biggest cost of the trip.
Yeah.
Don't you think? I'm sure that she will be only happy to you know, accommodate you.
That is fine.
Yeah. So then the second item, other item, is to plan with Miniver. Actually, we can talk now, just in the expectation that our next meeting of the 5 of us here will include Miniver herself. So there we can, you know, develop the plan, because we want to hear her, how she expects that your trip will be of the utmost benefit for her. And I think that should, I think it is important that you will go to hear from her to what places she wants you to go with her. And because the weight of your visit is that now many people in Zambia, like the counselor in the Chipata, where she has you know, groups of people, humanist groups in her village of birth. Then if you come from Kenya and you can somehow make it very real that this is we are doing interesting things in many countries in Africa, you know, in East Africa. So this is a question of bus trips, but I do not think that. Well, we would have to know what that costs from Miniver. Yeah.
Actually, Miniver should be with us on this meeting.
Yeah, but it's good to have one meeting, so we for instance, we can estimate whether what we talk about is something real, you know. Is the trip, you know, the cost of the trip going in, other practical things, and then the next meeting with her.
Yeah.
We were talking about it in this way, at least.
Yeah, we can send her this report. But
Yeah.
I think,
Yes,
okay,
yes.
when are you going to Eldoret, Rose and Dorothy?
Next week on Thursday.
Okay, then
We
you
were,
will,
Not between. We are going on Thursday.
yeah.
yeah.
And when you are there, then you can plan, like you can plan when you're going, how long time you will stay, and things like this, and then we can start. I can send. Okay, let's just and then we will have meeting with Miniver and see the cost of where if you can stay somewhere, the cost of accommodation and things, and make a plan of budget.
I put, I remind us, all of us, that on this coming Thursday, in 1 week time, on the 3rd of July, is the half-monthly organizational meeting.
Next week, yeah.
Yeah, and in that meeting, I think because you were mentioning that on that date you were doing some project, Dorothy and Rose.
Yeah.
But that would mean that we would miss you on the half-monthly organizational meeting, which would be rather not so good, because you have such very inspiring stories to tell.
No, you can
Why
take
should we?
you can take a break and come to the meeting on Thursday, 8 o'clock, isn't it?
We can't.
You saying?
We will. Yeah, we can't miss. We will be there. Don't worry.
Yeah, it's okay.
Okay, so you can be in the half-monthly organizational meetings at 8 o'clock.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, okay, no, well, that's good.
Yeah.
Very good. Beautiful.
Yeah. Be there.
And Dorothy, as it regards the monthly educational table meeting, then we would have our usual, like we will make the invitation on the Monday.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's okay.
Yeah, so then you can start to invite and then again on the day you know this routine of inviting all through the what you call it through the emails from the Baltimore Forum list and generally to distribute invitations on the on the WhatsApp groups.
Okay, is there a monthly educational table meeting on Tuesday?
Tuesday, the first.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
The 1st of July.
Okay, and then Thursday we have this second
Organize.
week.
The monthly
Half
meeting.
monthly
No.
meeting.
No,
Yeah.
no. And
Half
tomorrow
monthly
we have,
meeting.
Tomorrow we have internal exercise meeting.
And
Yeah.
tomorrow,
Yeah, tomorrow is internal.
invite to that one this evening. Yeah.
I will encourage everybody to come there because I think we really need it to get rid of all this tension.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I-
Breathe in, breathe out. Yeah.
I think that the internal work meetings somehow they have matured through the times. Well, at least I have better and better, more and more intimate experience of those meetings. So that is a very good thing. Yeah, especially in such situation as you were describing, Ragnar.
Yeah,
Very, very good.
Very, very good. It was something. Okay. When is the next assembly meeting? Is it when?
19th
On
of July.
17th of July.
19th of July, Saturday.
19th. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
19th of July.
Yeah. Rose, we will have to take care of the
Gender-based violence.
Yeah.
Me Too revolution.
Yeah.
No worries. I have passion in that, so I have to participate fully.
Yeah, we will have that, but maybe we have some personal conversation next week after you come back from Eldoret, how we want to do that. What is the best to do that?
No problem.
Yeah.
So, do you remember in the Ultimate Forum Assembly, is it so planned that the coordinators will, I know it's the media will go through the practicalities and telling what the participants will be requested to do, or they will go to the rooms and the practical things. Then there will be a ceremony that I will prepare with the 1 minute, silence, and after that, what happens? Are the coordinators of the 15 groups going to have 2 minutes speeches, or after the ceremony that I do is the next step simply that all go to their chosen respective thematic tables. Do you know this? Dorothy, Rose, Ragnar, Maurine.
I don't know. This is somehow I've been kind of left out in this. It's okay. I have my people there, so
Yeah, okay. Yes.
Yeah, you have your people there, Ragnar, don't worry.
Yeah.
And what I know is that on that day,
Yeah.
what Julius have said, that is what is agreed. And I think you are the people who are going to do the opening ceremony.
Yeah.
Yeah, which is going to take around 5 minutes. And then this time the thematic tables are going to talk on what they've been doing. Let's say like education will be talking on what we are doing and what is our plan.
Yeah.
And then we are going to go to our rooms,
Yeah.
where it's going to take around Rose, how many minutes?
Rose,
Okay.
I think it will be only me and you in the gender-based violence room.
Right. There's so many.
What?
We have so many. I don't see any problem that will occur, despite the moment we will have a conversation with you and Dorothy, who is also part of gender-based violence, and Maurine. We can agree on what we are going to discuss there. So it will be just a very short conversation. We come back to the main room.
Okay, but Dorothy
think
is
that-
in the educational room.
I'm saying
Yeah, but yet before Rose, before the final day, we normally have our own meeting to organize. So
Yeah.
I think can help Rose in the gender-based violence to organize. And also in education, I have Julius, I have you, Ragnar, I have Rose, I have Maurine. We can still meet in the education and organize what is going to be said and what is going to be done. So when the D-Day comes, the person who is presenting, like I'll be presenting education, I'll have everything on my fingertips, while Rose will also be having the same in gender-based violence.
Yeah. We will.
And
We will
also in the agenda, my Tuesday agenda for education, I just want people to brainstorm on what will be done on the 19th at the
actually,
assembly.
Yeah, in the Tuesday's meeting.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Yeah, that is what I want to be discussed.
mind you,
So that at the end of the day, I'll be having a clue of what it's supposed to be presented there.
yeah.
Yeah,
But I was
we will have meetings to organize all this to
Yeah.
help each other. It's okay.
yeah. But I want to remind from
Yeah.
a secretariat meeting where I was present. Then I took it upon myself, and it was not protested against, that I would be like coach for the 2 minutes. Yeah, because no illusions. All of those that take upon themselves to talk about shortly about the thematic tables like Rose, gender-based, and Dorothy, and all others. They would need to have their speeches in writing. They would have to make them, measure them to before timing them, so they are 2 minutes, not more and not less than 2 minutes. Because we have, decades of experience that if you don't do this, you are in trouble, like in the last assembly. But I find that Javier, it's almost like he's shy to establish such accuracy, because he was even protesting, because he was saying, well, people need to, have some freedom. No, they don't need to have the participants of the forum should have the freedom of not having 5 hours, 10 hours speeches,
Yeah, there have to be a very strong and clear MC saying 2 minutes finished,
Yeah,
next one.
yeah, yeah.
Like, and the host should be doing the timing, and when 2 minutes are finished, he mute the one. You just mute him.
Yeah.
Because the host can mute. Did you see how how I was muting someone on last meeting?
Yeah.
Yeah. We will see how we can do this, but at least if we have this criteria, all speakers of all 15 thematic tables, this is the work description. Is writing it down, doing the speech in the normal, speed, and measure it that they are 2 minutes, not more or more or less. So we will do our best. But then I think, in fact, that I trust that you will get a great majority of the. We are doing our best to the great majority of those who do this. That we will not have many that are longer, but I don't know how we can organize to, if someone has spoken for 3 minutes. I don't know. We can talk about.
This has to be very clear, and it is last assembly was one thing we have to how do you say learn from there was it took too much time, and
far too much time.
But this is very good. But who of you have a laptop? Julius, Dorothy, do you have a laptop?
Yeah.
Yes, I have
I
a
have
laptop.
one.
Laptop.
Even me, I have one.
Rose, do you have a laptop?
No, me, I don't.
Oh. Maurine, you have a laptop?
Yeah, I have a laptop, but my version is too old. I need to upgrade.
What? You
The
saying?
version is too old. The version of the laptop is too old. I need to upgrade.
Okay, I will. Okay, I don't know this. This program I'm using to record meetings. We'll see if it works on smartphones, and then I will make a small video to teach you how you can record. It is so.
Okay.
I think that will be great.
You just open it. You press record, then you press stop, then you press save. That's it.
Yeah.
We'll
Yeah,
make
because-
small
Yeah, that will help.
video, but let me see. Let me first download it in my smartphone and see if it works there, because it's very good. You know, like on this assembly, you go to different rooms. If you can record there, then we can share it amongst us. Also, I'm very interested to the new room about the internal exercise or internal that Antonio is
Yeah, personal work.
yeah.
No, personal, extremely interesting. Yes.
So if it's possible to record from there, it would be nice.
Yeah.
But
That will be.
Actually, we could invite Antonio to be in the meeting when we have Miniver with us. Our next meeting.
yeah, let's do that.
Yeah. What would be the date for the meeting with Miniver?
I would say after you finish, after you have had a meeting in Eldoret to talk about when and what you want to do and what time and yeah, you have to answer when you go to Eldoret. You are doing project there next week. You have to sit down. Okay, when are we going to Zambia? How long are we staying? Okay,
Yeah.
what is the things we need to do? And also, it's very good when you do a journey like this that you think about what is the purpose of this journey
Yeah.
and things like that. And then after that, we have a meeting. Okay, I'm seeing. When are you coming back from Eldoret?
We are going to come back from Eldoret on. Okay.
Maurine, stop.
Okay, let me open my calendar first.
Plus your camera, we want to see your face, Daddy.
Leave alone my camera. So maybe Dorothy and Rose are going to travel on date 3. Then they'll stay date 3, 4, 5. Then they'll be back in Kisumu on date 6, if I'm not wrong.
Date 6.
Sunday.
Sunday. What
Yeah.
time?
Very early in the morning.
What?
Early in the Kogwen. So I think we can have the meeting on Monday.
Yeah,
Is
Sunday.
that okay?
Yeah.
Monday.
Monday the 7th. Yeah.
Yes.
Monday the 7th. Julius, is that okay with you?
8 o'clock Kenyan time.
Julius, are we
Yeah.
Can you do it 5 o'clock on Monday, Julius?
Yes, I think on Monday.
5 o'clock on Monday, the
Icelandic time.
Yeah, I think that. But I tend to think, because time for us, all of us, is very valuable, that I think we can use time like this one, 10 o'clock Kenyan time, 7 o'clock Iceland time. What do you think of this timing? It's very comfortable for me. Is it comfortable to you in Kenya, 10 o'clock to 12 o'clock? Or 10 o'clock to 11 o'clock? I mean, is that, when do you go to sleep usually?
We are very flexible.
Yeah, so because
Julius, our sleeping should not make us not to have a meeting for just one day. We will sleep. Don't worry about just a day like this, this. For the work, don't worry.
Because we are very, very busy, all of us, very busy. And there are socialist meetings, there are this and that. No. So if we can find a new pocket for meetings, 10 Kenyan time, 7, that is
10 p.m. Kenyan time.
Yeah, then we are relaxing the whole. The engine will not be heating so much. It will give us space.
Yeah.
Yeah. Actually, for me, it's better this time. And do you know, when you're dead, you will sleep a lot.
Yeah. Because you
started it again, that when you die, you will sleep a lot.
Because in Zambia, in Minima's house, you will chat into daybreak every day.
Yeah, we'll be chatting daily.
What time is comfortable with Eva? Because she will be one of the will be having on. So,
we do not hear you properly.
Repeat.
Rose, can you repeat it? It's not clear.
I'm saying, are you getting?
Yeah.
Julius should also confirm with Miniva the appropriate time that she's comfortable with before we agree on time.
Yeah,
on Monday.
Yeah.
Yeah, because she's the main agenda of the day.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
Good point.
Yeah.
I always, if I have a pen, I always lose them. So I'm going to.
Julius.
Yes.
Rose will text you on WhatsApp about this, so you don't have to write it. Yeah.
Very
Is
good.
that okay, Rose? You will remind him. Send him a text about this because he cannot find this pen.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. But I have been putting an interesting formula into the chat box here, and I'm just about finishing it. And it's like this. Now I'm speaking through Dorothy and Rose and Maurine. The plan is to go to Zambia and stay in 1 or 2 weeks. And the question is, when you go back, what do you want to have happened?
What do you have?
What happened
to happen
when you leave Zambia? No, imagine you will go there and you will stay there for 1 or 2 weeks. You will have your plans, blah 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 blah. But what do you want to have happened? Yes. To know your plan clearly. What you will know? You will want to have happened that there is a double number of humanist members. That the president is very interested in your project. What would you want that will have happened?
Yeah, that is our question now from us.
Yeah. This is your how you gear yourself.
Yeah.
But of course, it is up to you. Of course.
Yeah.
Okay.
I will not start to give you any clues.
In Kenya, we call it Mwakenya.
Well, it has to concern, I think, more or less, the actual, influence on Miniver, how it helps her in her process, personally and all that. And then what will happen in the social terms, and administrative and social terms, something like that. I will send you this special document with this simple text to all of you.
Okay.
To WhatsApp.
Okay.
Yeah.
That will be great.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Very good. And I want to add one more thing, okay? Sorry.
You remember, of course, this formula. I always liked this formula in our humanist process in the old times.
Yeah. Okay, one more thing, Dorothy, about educational table meeting on Tuesday.
Yeah.
Is it possible that you can text or talk to Dana? And
I'll talk to Dana.
yeah, and just thank her for the visit there, and if she got the report, but then you will ask her, hey, come on, why are you not taking part in the meeting? You know how to do this.
I will talk to her.
Yeah.
I will. That's nice. Thank you.
Yeah.
Do that. Thank you, Ragnar.
But okay, guys, it seems we have now had 1 hour meeting and
Exhausted everything.
Yeah.
and if there is anything else.
No,
Do we have a group?
no for me.
Should we make a WhatsApp group of the trip to Zambia?
Trip to Zambia. Rose come up with a group. We need to brainstorm.
I will.
We can.
Yeah.
We can.
I think that will be also a better place to remind Julius of talking to Miniva.
Yeah, you were going to tell me something.
And also, I think Miniva will join, plus the sons will have to join this group so that it can give us easy communication.
Yeah,
Awakening Africa will be the name of the group.
Okay, the Awakening of Africa. Yeah, that is a good name.
Yeah.
Awakening Africa.
Awakening Africa.
Okay.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. That was the original slogan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That will be the name of the group.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Do that. That's good.
Ragnar, why are you laughing?
No, it's very good. I will copy the text. text of Julius here, and I will send it to the group.
Yeah, the Awakening Africa.
Yeah.
That is so nice. It was such a productive meeting. And nice to hear from you because you've come, we are now a family.
Yeah.
Maurine, you're so quiet.
Yeah, that's why I've left everyone to talk, and then I raised my hand at the last when I see everyone is ending the meeting. Now I see that Julius has sent the message, and I think that me, Dorothy, and Rose can have our own conversation or a meeting that we can decide. You know, we are Kenyans. We are Kenyans, and Kenyans can decide anything.
Yeah, of course, this text is written not to anyone, to Dorothy, Rose, and Maurine. Finito.
Yeah.
Awakening Africa.
Then after our conclusion, we will send a text to you, Julius and Ragnar. When are we ready to visit Zambia?
Yeah.
Okay. Beautiful.
Yeah.
This is a very good finito of this meeting.
Yeah.
And we will see the group being formed, I think, very soon. Or even
very fast. Don't worry.
Very good. I will send you the recording, and thank you for the meeting. I will say peace, force, and joy.
Peace, force, and joy to everyone.
Peace, force, and joy.
And then I will tell you one thing. Okay. I will tell you one thing. Wait, I have to find it.
We are here.
Yeah. I will tell you the meaning of your life here, to humanize the earth. And what does it mean to humanize the earth? It is to overcome pain and suffering. It is to learn without limits. And it is to love the reality you built.
Yeah.
Thank you, Ragnar.
Very powerful.
Yeah.
Very, very powerful. Yeah.
Thank you for the powerful message, Ragnar.
See you guys. Sawa sawa.
Sawa sawa.
Sawa sawa. Peace, force, and joy.
Bye.
Bye, guys.